Hello guys. So today I would like to speak about books, what to read if you want to be successful. Because I have a lot of people, they are asking me what am I reading, also my clients which I'm coaching, they are asking me sometimes, okay, so what book should I read? So I thought I'll just shoot the video, I'll put it on YouTube and I'll share with you the books I already read and what they are, a little bit what they are about. So you know, if you decided to take one of these books to buy or borrow from the library, what you can expect. So as you know, I'm a property and mindset coach, so definitely a lot of books about properties and who is the best on the planet who started this whole property or real estate journey, and there is nobody else than Robert Kiyosaki. So as a first book, I would recommend Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think every investor who is already successful read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and not only once but probably a few times. I don't have the Rich Dad Poor Dad with me in here because I borrowed to my friend, but Robert Kiyosaki wrote many books. So as you can see, all these books are from his brand Rich Dad Poor Dad, okay? So from his company. So recently, I think 2 years ago, he wrote this book. It's called Fake. This is a very interesting book, and I really liked it. I read it very quickly. It's about how money are created and things like that. What is the gold standard stands for? Why the money are fiat money? Why they are not having any value? Just the value because people trust in it. So there's a lot of things, it's called Fake. So fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. So this is the Fake. I would highly recommend it. It's a very good book. Another book from Robert Kiyosaki, a little bit older, but it's very good for understanding what is it. It's called Cash Flow Quadrant. So where the people are taking their money from, even if you are employee, if you are a self-employed businessman or investor. Okay, another very good book to read. As you can see, this one is in my language, in the Czech language, because I have this book for more than 10 years, and I read it firstly when I started doing, I started to get educated about finances. There is another book which I have also in my language. It's very old. It's called like School of Business, again from Robert Kiyosaki. You can have a look. What else we have in here? This one is very good. If you have children, I think it's good to read because it says why, again in my language, but why the A people, when they are at school, the people who are getting the A's are working for the C people, because the C people are becoming the businessmen, the business people on this planet, and the A people are becoming the employees. They have a good jobs, they can be doctors, they can be lawyers. Obviously, we need all these people like that. But in this book, it's nicely explained why those people work for those people, okay? So very interesting book. Another book from Robert Kiyosaki, it was my present from my wife. Can you imagine? She gave me that present to my 21st birthday, so it's 9 years ago. And it used to be my girlfriend, now it's my wife, and we have 2 amazing children. And basically, this is the success stories. It's called Success Stories, written by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Letcher. So success stories, how people build the passive income through properties, and you can see from others what they are saying, what they were doing. So very, very good book also to read. And when I'm thinking about that, I will read it once again, because I think I read it 9 years ago and I really liked it. So I think I'm gonna read it again. And after I have a few books which are a little bit newer, and this is not written by Robert Kiyosaki, but it's written by either his accountant, his attorney, or his like a person who's doing like investment opportunities for him. So one book about accounts and taxes, it's called Tax-Free Wealth. This book, it's they are speaking there a lot about like USA taxes, but the thing is the principles are the same. Maybe we're not gonna have in UK all the same things because of taxes. Maybe they'll have different names, but the principles are the same. And Tom Wheelwright is describing there a lot of things actually about how the taxes are actually having not like loopholes, but like what the government wants us to do. So that's why we are getting these tax initiatives. So he's writing it very nicely in this book. So if you think it's going to be very difficult because it's about taxes, not at all. It's very simple. It's writing in a very simple language. So it's his accountant, Another book from Garrett Sutton, which is his, I think, attorney. So one is called Loopholes of Real Estate, and the other one is Start Your Own Corporation. So in here he's writing there about why it's important to have your own, in here I would say, limited companies, and it's because you want to protect your assets. So you let's say you buy 5 properties under one company, and after 5 properties under another company. It's because if you would buy all the properties, I don't know, you would have 100 properties over, I don't know, 10 years period, and after something happens, and you don't know what, something bad happens, and your company would need to go, under, so they can take all of it. But if something happened in one company and the other houses are under different company, so they cannot take the other because there's different company. So it's about asset protection, very good. Again, for USA, but the principles are the same. About the Ken McClure, he's having also his own YouTube channel, and he's very good. Again, from USA, very good investor, and it's called An Advanced Guide to Real Estate Investing. So again, very good book. I highly recommend it. What else? So these were the books about real estate. I have also here another books from about property investing. So here in UK. So as you can see on the YouTube, it's very famous Samuel Leeds. So he wrote How to Get Financial Free in 7 Days, Buy Low, Rent High. Also, he's having another few books. They are very, very small. You can read it in 1 to 2 nights. These books, I would say, good for beginners. If you are just beginner and you know nothing about property, it's good to read those because they are very good basics for you. If you are a little bit advanced and you know how to calculate return on investment and what is buy to let, buy, refurbish, refinance, so maybe this will be a little bit boring for you. But again, for somebody who is starting, very good. Again, myself, I wrote the book, very tiny, again, 50 pages. It's called Balancing Family and Financial Freedom. So in this book, I'm focusing, I want to share with you why it's important to balance all areas in your life, not just to focus on one thing like, I don't know, properties or real estate or like finances and business and be successful, but why it's important to balance like the money, the business world, also with your family, with your loved ones, because you don't want to leave them behind, okay? You don't want to be the richest man on the planet, but alone, okay? And money won't buy you the happiness, and so it's very important to balance everything, not just family, but also health, fitness, and everything. So I'm describing very easily what is my thoughts about that, and I'm going a little bit deeper about money, about business, and about property itself, because I'm a property and mindset coach, of course. So over there you can find out, how to calculate the return on investment, how it all works. If you are a beginner, very good book for you. Okay, what else I have? I have another when I have about the money. So there are very good books from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is my role model, is the best on the planet, what I think. So one book, very thick, 600 pages, Money Master the Game. Okay, very good book about finances. He basically spoke with 50 richest people on the planet, and I mean the richest people who become billionaires or millionaires by themselves, not that they become millionaires because their family were millionaires before. This is the second, when you read this one, Money Master Game, you should read Unshakable. It's like afterwards, because in here are some basics. So if you don't have basics, I wouldn't recommend to read that one first, even if it's small, less pages, and it is. I've been in the same situation. I started to read that, and after I didn't know what he's talking about, so I jumped and read this one. Okay, this is the money. After, if you are, let's say, deal sourcer, you want doing any sort of business in property, so it's also important to understand the marketing, and there is a very good person on that. It's called Russell Brunson, and I read his one book which is called Traffic Secrets. I think he's having 3 or 4 books now, and this Traffic Secrets is about how to attract people basically to yourself, what you can do basically. So if you are a deal sourcer and you want to attract investors, so you can find very interesting things about marketing in that book, which is called Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. Very nicely written. Another thing is, if you have, let's say, some product and you want to sell product to, masses, like, I don't know, online courses, have some knowledge about anything, I just read this book. It's called Launch by Jeff Walker, and it's very, very, very interesting. I finished that book just recently, and actually I'm just using some of the things from that book right now, and I'll be launching my product soon in 1 or 2 months. I'm not sure when I'll finish it, but this is what helped me to open my house for that. After, I have another bunch of books which are more about personal development, not to do that much about property, not about money, it's about personal development and mindset. So I'll share some of them with you. So as I will start with Tony Robbins again, he wrote many books. So this one is Awaken the Giant Within, and the other one, Unlimited Power. Both books, quite thick. They have, 500 pages each. As you can see, you can buy them on the bundle in Amazon, like all his books. It's not gonna cost much. And there's a very good knowledge in those books, what you can learn and start working on your mindset, because this is what I'm doing with my clients. Mindset first, okay? What else? Obviously, things like that. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So very good book for mindset. I think everybody would recommend to you. What I can say from my point of view when I was reading the book, it's quite complicated sometimes to understand what he's saying. It's very old, and sometimes even the words, I'm not, the English is my mother language, so I'm a little bit confused sometimes. So I'm reading the book very slowly. I'm nearly on the end, and I read it once before, but I think in Czech language, so I've been better. But now I'm reading in English, but it's a little bit, hard for me. Another books what I have, The Richest Man in Babylon, very good book to read for start, how to become rich. So The Richest Man in Babylon. Oh, thank you. Can you close the doors, please? Eliška, are you going on the camera? Oh, yo, thank you for that. So this is my daughter. Welcome here in my YouTube channel. That's my Eliška. So I'm just finishing that, okay? So another book by Simon Sinek, Start With Why. So this is a very good book to read because it's gonna open your eyes why it's important, to do certain things, why it's important for you, what is your driving force. So Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Another book which I have in the Czech language is called Either you become a millionaire or you become a poor person, and it's written by Cave Cameron Smith, okay? So you will definitely find it. It looks like that. It will be the same in English probably, and it's very good 10 steps what you can do to become a millionaire, what the successful and rich people do on a daily basis, okay? This is that. I have a few more books. So I have 2 books from Dean Graziosi. He is a USA marketing expert, and one book is called Underdog Advantage, and the other one is called Millionaire Success Habits. Again, about mindset, about if you think you are underdog and you don't know how to move forward, very good books to read. So again, Millionaire Success Habits and Underdog Advantage by Dean Graziosi, and a few more books. I have a few books from Jim Rohn. The one is called The Keys to Success, and I have a few more which are somewhere, don't know where. So I think he's having a few books. So Jim Rohn, very good author, and you can find him on YouTube with some old videos, very good, very easy to listen. And one more book which called High Performance Habits. It's from Brendon Burchard. Again, he's from I think USA, and he's having very successful YouTube channel actually, and this is very good about building your successful habits. So that's gonna be all about the books for today, and say bye bye.